I'm Alex and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're not new here. I'm a 23-year-old data analyst who lives in the greater New York City area and loves Disney, and today we're doing a Disney date night at home. I've been planning this for a while. We love doing things like this at home, just like pretending we're at the park. So I hope this gives you some inspiration, and let's get into it. We are both sugar rim margarita drinkers, so I am dipping the rims in a little bit of lemonade and then into sugar. Obviously you can do this with salt, you can use orange juice, whatever you want, but there we go, it's nice and pretty. Scott's favorite drink at Disney is a blood orange margarita, so I made him one using this blood orange juice from Whole Foods and this like Sauza silver tequila. I usually just go for whatever is like fruity and pink on the menu, so tonight I'm drinking this ready to drink margarita wine cocktail watermelon drink that I got at Target while we were in Orlando. After drinks, the next thing that you would normally get at a dinner at any of the signature restaurants at Disney is bread. But we decided to hold off on the bread for tonight just because we're going to be making so much other good food. So we're going to go straight into appetizers. So tonight I'm going to be having a corn chowder, and I'm going to be making salad, and then I'm going to be making Scott salad as well, and like fried mozzarella. So I wanted to go based on what we would order at a restaurant, and last time we went to Citrico's, that was what we got as appetizers. So we have 5 strips of bacon just like diced in the bottom of this pan on low medium, just like getting crispy. And then I strained 3 cans of these whole kernel, just like corn pieces from Whole Foods. You can obviously use any corn that you have. I just decided I wanted to make this at Whole Foods and didn't feel like going anywhere else to get cheaper corn. And then I also cut up 3 yellow potatoes to throw in. I'm going to make it more of a bisque than a chowder. The recipe that I'm basing this off of, which I'll link down below, calls for a full pound, but I didn't want to do that much. I just melted down 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm about to put in 2 of these crushed garlic cubes. If you don't like dealing with garlic, these are honestly the best thing ever. I would highly recommend using them. I also need 1/4 of a cup of flour. I just added 4 cups of this chicken broth and 1 cup of water, but you can use anything for this. It can be chicken broth, vegetable broth, water, I mean like whatever you want. As you saw, I added everything to my soup. I brought it to a boil. I lowered it down to almost the lowest it can go, and it's now simmering. It has to do this for 15 to 20 minutes. And while that's happening, I turned on our fryer, and I'm working on these mozzarella, just the fried mozzarella that I'm gonna make for Scott. So in this bowl, we have half a cup of flour and 2 tablespoons of potato starch. In this bowl, we have a 1/4 cup of flour, a half a cup of breadcrumbs, and 2 tablespoons of potato starch. And then in this bowl, we have 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of water, and then my fresh ball of mozz. I'm just gonna cut it up now into little triangles. I took out about half of the soup. The next step is to blend it until it's smooth. And then this is the mozzarella that I made for Scott. They look like a little bit of a mess, but I'm sure they're gonna taste really good. And for his appetizer, we have the fried nuts, a little bit of like marinara sauce, and then a little salad. It's just spinach, cucumber, and shredded carrots. And for my appetizer, I have the corn chowder with the bacon bits on top. Then I made the salad. It's arugula, cucumber, shredded carrots, mozzarella, and balsamic vinaigrette. So what'd you think of your appetizers?
The fried mozzarella was really good. Nice fresh cheese, and was definitely prepared really well. And then the salad is my type of salad, which I enjoyed.
How was your drink?
The drink is surprisingly really good.
How's it compared to Grand Floridian cafes?
Probably not as good, but for being one made at home and not like trying too hard, it's really good.
My soup was very good, although I will say I wish I had blended the whole thing and not just like half of it. For our entrees, we're just grilling up this meat from Whole Foods. I got garlic teriyaki marinated salmon, and Scott just got a filet mignon. And then to go with my salmon, I'm making some caramelized Brussels sprouts. So these are just shaved Brussels sprouts. And then this is a mixture. It's a third of a cup of butter, a third of a cup of brown sugar, salt, pepper, and a teaspoon and a half of honey mustard. I'm going to leave all of these recipes linked down below, but then just pour this into the bag, shake it up, and cook it at 425 for 25 minutes. So we're gonna do that. We're hanging out outside for a bit while everything's on the grill, and it looks like a knockoff Narcoossee's back here. This is so funny. For my entree, I have this grilled salmon, which looks amazing, and some rice pilaf that I just microwaved, and my caramelized Brussels sprouts, which I'm sure are going to be incredible. Look at them. And Scott is having a filet mignon, and he made himself some fresh chips. For dessert, I'm making these Mickey lava cakes from the Delish Loves Disney magazine that they have at the Shanghai Disneyland. So I unfortunately don't have Mickey molds, so we're just using normal ramekins, but I melted together the butter and chocolate and then whisked together the eggs and sugar, and now I need to combine these. I'll show you what they look like when they're done, because the rest of this process is not that exciting. Here's our final chocolate lava cake, and we have some vanilla bean ice cream too, but you gotta do the lava cake test, see how much it runs. Pretty gooey center. Okay. There, you can really see it with the flash on how gooey it is. We had so much fun doing this Disney at Home date night. All of the food came out so good. I'm honestly really proud of myself because I didn't know that I could cook that well. So it was nice doing this, because now that we know we can recreate gourmet meals at home. So the meals that we had today were based on some of our favorite things that we've had at Citrico's, Narcoossee's, all the signature dining locations at Disney, and our food was amazing. Obviously the service at Disney is a little bit different, but anyways, we had such a fun night. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.